Next up, we got the Haters Guide to the 2023 NBA Finals. Hey, y'all, we finally here. You know what I'm saying? This is a long, drawn-out NBA season. I feel like the Warriors should be in the finals, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, we lost to the LA Fakers. I should call them the Fakers, not the Lakers, the Fakers. But anyways, we got the Heat versus the Nuggets. Now, me personally, y'all let me know y'all y'all let me know y'all predictions in the comment section. I feel like the Nuggets is going to sweep the Heat. The Heat is a good team. They've definitely proved themselves. But I feel like the Nuggets, bro, they're on the run, bro. The Nuggets is looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what Boston or Heat won that series, I feel like the Nuggets was still gonna win. Everybody, they want it, bro. They literally just want it. You know, they want it more. You can't really say nothing. They just want it more. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all let me know y'all predictions for the NBA Finals. Like I said, I think the Nuggets gonna win. If y'all want more Urinating Tree videos, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's see what it been talking about.
You may look at these playoffs and think, wow, look at all the parity. A 7 and an 8 seed making it to the conference finals? It's
Crazy.
been pure chaos. Then you look at the teams there. Order in disguise is chaos. The NBA has gotten somewhat predictable from the start of the year. But I'll say the implosions that have happened throughout these playoffs have been absolutely hilarious to witness. And you know how much I love such a spectacle. Let's recap them all. Allow me to refresh your memory. The Pelicans were once first in the West without Brandon Ingram. Their upside is tremendous.
Now, this actually a little what's face intake or side note. This is my first year actually keeping up with the NBA. I usually never watched the NBA or anything like that. I'll probably see like what highlights, you know what I mean? Maybe like some memes that's going on, but I never watch it. You know what I'm saying? So this is my first year actually watching it from, I ain't gonna say start to finish, probably like halfway, because I was reacting to a lot of the NFL. So when the NFL season started, that's why I'm really a football fan. So I was watching a lot of the NFL and stuff like that. Then after the NFL was over, then I hopped in straight into the NBA. So this is my first year really tapping in with all NBA and stuff like that. So I don't really know everything from the whole season. So yeah.
He's sweet. If Zion could play more than a third of the damn season, his perennial leg injury put him back in the shop. No Zion, no winning. Once he fell, New Orleans sank into the Gulf. They were able to bounce back into a play-in game, but with Zion still undergoing repairs, they fall prey to Oklahoma City. The season thrown away like an inbound pass down by 3. Think of the positives. At least you aren't the Mavericks.
Oh yeah, they played the play-in?
Lord, what a train
I
wreck.
forgot about that. They did play the play-in, didn't they? I totally forgot about the play-in, dog. This Pelicans almost made it to the fucking playoffs, bro. That's
What
crazy.
the Mavericks? Good Lord, what a train wreck. 2019 is quite a ways away now, isn't it? You keep trying to run it back with the same players as that year, but there's a certain thing missing.
Oh, shit,
Perhaps
okay.
it's consistency, since they just couldn't get it into gear. Especially in the play-in game. Well, maybe if they could make a free throw or hold a damn lead, Toronto wouldn't have suffered second-degree embarrassment. The only other attack shown were fans sending death threats to DeMar DeRozan's daughter.
Oh, who remember that, dog? The play. Yep, I sure remember that. So let's talk about the this dude daughter. Out of everybody, you would never think that his own daughter, his own daughter, dog. If y'all know what happened, basically, so it was a very tight game and stuff like that. And I guess that Chicago was shooting free throws, right? It was like real quiet in the stadium. And DeMar DeRozan's daughter was screaming. She was screaming to the top of her lungs. You know what I'm saying? And it threw the players off. You know what I'm saying? So she did it the first game. She tried to do it the second game. I think they kicked her out the stadium, bro. It was crazy. I think they kicked her out the stadium. It was like, bro, they not playing. I didn't even know about this. They talking about they had death threats. They gave her death threats. Imagine doing, first of all, death threats in general is just lame, because you're like, you know, first of all, why are you first, and then on top of that, it's a kid, my nigga. Like I said though, at first it's lame anyways to be doing that shit, especially if the person not doing no harm to nobody. Like, it's funny because people like go and shoot up a fucking school, or they go blow down the damn Twin Towers and shit. They don't get no death threats. You know what I'm saying? People, it's actually more people praising them or whatever. You know, it's a whole bunch of politics. You already know how that is. But when a little kid just trying to make sure her dad win. Me personally, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You probably shouldn't do it. Yeah, it's a little joke, whatever, for the first time. But I don't think you should keep doing it. But she just trying to, she a kid. She trying to help her dad win. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they talking about death threats. Like, what the fuck I want to know what they even said. Like,
screaming,
oh, I'm going to come hurt you.
God forbid a small child be engaged in the game. The Raptors have done nothing but the same shit over and over. They lack an elite piece to get them over the top, and they couldn't make a shot all season if their lives depended on it. Nurse, you are the token sacrifice. Please step right up and place your head underneath the guillotine. Welcome back to the light, Thunder. Paying for the sins of the move from Seattle has taken a reprieve for the time being. SGA blossomed into a superstar, and a chorus is starting to form around him. There's little to complain about when it's the first year of playing relevant basketball after a rebuild. It would have been glorious if you beat Minnesota, but without Chet Holmgren, it felt all but impossible. I think all the draft picks that Sam Presti's accrued over the years may help soften the blow. You'll be back. I was told that this was the year that the Bulls were finally going to break through to become a contender. Thank God I didn't place bets on that, because that hype was all to become the Charlotte Hornets without the arrests. Nothing but endless underachieving amplified by Lonzo Ball suffering a calamitous long-term injury. The play-ins all but confirmed it. When your secret weapon is DeMar DeRozan...
Bro, you mean to tell me... I didn't even know the Heat was in the play-in tournament? They barely even made the playoffs and they going to the finals? This is like a success story. What the fuck?
She can't win the game against Miami. You'll choke up with 2 minutes left and squander a chance to get destroyed in the first round. Yes, tell yourselves that Miami made it far, so that excuses your failure. Let that comfort you while Nikola Vucevic probably leaves. To add just that bit more of a sting, Orlando as your first round pick. You're one step away from becoming the White Sox. Congrats. I will forever find hilarious that Minnesota traded nearly everything away for a supposed final piece because they want a glorified certificate of mediocrity. Did you really need Rudy Gobert? Oh, but think of the defense, you say, yet ignore that you already had Cat at the 5. Blame this year on Towns.
You just missed a wide open layup, bro. No way.
Say, yet ignore that you already had Cat at the
5. You're bro 85 feet tall and you just missed a wide open layup, bro, nigga. Stop playing. I'm glad I didn't see that mid-game.
Gobert doesn't fit the system with Cat in the lineup. Not with another damn big that can't play defense.
I do remember watching them though. It was a point in time. I don't know who they was they in the play-in. They might have been in the play-in too. But I remember seeing them. And Anthony Edwards was not stepping up. I remember that, bro. Cat was literally. I think it was the Timberwolves versus the Lakers. Yeah, I think it was Cat versus AD. I think that's what the matchup I remember, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. But
Gobert doesn't
I remember though. Anthony Edwards was not stepping up.
Not with another damn big that can't play defense. The only push Rudy gave the team was against another teammate. Wouldn't be the first time he said something he shouldn't have. Jaden McDaniel celebrated this by fighting a wall. The wall won. Shame on you.
What?
Did this by fighting a wall. The wall won.
The wall won. Stop playing. He suffers a hand injury after punching wall during game. Oh, this nigga is a goofy. He's a goofy. We didn't call it a goofy. Nigga, you did what, bro? Like, I understand you mad, you frustrated and shit like that. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shows that you really care about the game. I like that. But you going and saying what I be seeing with baseball, because baseball players be doing the most. I swear to God, bro. These dudes be like breaking their bats and throwing all the helmets everywhere. Like, bro, all you did was get struck out, bro. This is your 85th struck out of the whole year, my nigga. You suck. What is you getting mad for? Like, bro, I understand, you know what I'm saying, you mad, whatever, bro, but you ain't got to go punching walls and, like, bro, calm your ass down, bro. Like, ain't that serious.
Shame on you that you aren't playing the Thunder, but a real contender in the Nuggets. They just come in and push you around like Rudy does with teammates. Made Jamal Murray and a Joker. Nobody is shocked at this outcome.
Oh, I think this is the first time we've seen the Nuggets.
Towns isn't keen on being a power forward. I still can't believe you traded 4 firsts and Walker Kessler for Rudy Gobert.
Never mind. I think it was them. I think they played. Yeah, I think this is the team who played. Yep. Because they up 3-1. See, oh my God. Nah, bro. Nah, the Lakers suck. Y'all lost. Y'all got swept by the Nuggets. And even the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves could at least win one game. Y'all suck, bro. Lakers fans, y'all suck.
bear.
Y'all suck, bro.
This is why you're perennially shit.
Wow.
The Grizzlies are what happens when you fail to eliminate cancer in your organization. It spreads throughout every fiber of the team. All these fuckers did was talk shit, taunt their opponents, and emulate Memphis itself on an average weekend. A parade inside the city just so they could watch John Morant LARP as a gang member by threatening shoe salesmen and pointing a gun at a teenager. Dylan Brooks poking the barrel of LeBron and crushing the King's jewels. And begging to get the shit kicked out of them on the court. And how fitting was it to be against a team dealing with a ton of drama and chaos in their own right? When the Lakers are seen as the more likable team, you fucked up. LeBron and company came in as one of the hottest teams in the league and proceeded to punch them in the mouth. If Memphis won't voluntarily remove the tumors, LA will be the chemo that destroys their cells. Finding the West my ass. They have to fix this. Cutting out Dylan Brooks' tongue is celebrated by the world. The Grizzlies have to keep Morant away from street life at any cost.
Yeah, they talk about get that nigga away from street life. He ain't even in street life, bro. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about a situation with John Morant and shit like that, bro. Honestly, we already know, you know what I'm saying, bro, a goofy. You feel me? I don't think he should be doing, you making 200 M's, bro. People was trying to be in your position. You trying to be back in where they at. So I always like that, too. Even with all the rich kids want to be thugs, and the thugs want to be rich people. You know what I'm saying? It's not, bro, just because someone is a thug, or that's what people glorify nowadays, or whatever, like, bro, you don't have to be yourself. Please be yourself. If you're not from that life, you know what I'm saying? Even people that's from my life, they don't even say nothing about it. They don't even want to give you that idea. They trying, like I said, they trying to be like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta portray anything. I know a lot of things too. A lot with y'all young people. Y'all try to do it for the females, bro. Honestly, bro, let me tell you, this is real facts, right? All right, real facts. Listen up. It does not matter. I repeat, it does not matter what a female says when she says, "Oh, I like this type of dude. Oh, I like this type of dude." You know what she likes? She likes how you make them feel. So you could be, girls are always say all the time, "Oh, I like a nigga who's 6'3", dreads, light skin, athletic." You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, right? But the whole time, their boyfriend is complete opposite. Why is that? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Bro, they say the same shit about thugs and all that shit, bro. Bro, just because they say like thugs, that mean that they probably dealt with a thug or they crushed as a thug or some shit like that. So that's the reason why they saying that shit. But if you come to them being yourself, spitting game, you know what I'm saying, creating a good vibe and everything like that, getting to know her, bro, she's going to like you, bro. Time and time again. Trust me, bro. I'm literally telling y'all, free game. Free game. I'm telling you, because I know all y'all, all the niggas, I know all y'all doing it for the girls too, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was wondering too about John Morant, because I'm like, bro, John Morant, you already got the hoes. He already got the hoes. So what are you doing it for? You got the money, you got the hoes. What do you want, street cred, nigga? Fuck the streets. They gonna turn on you anyways. They gonna turn on you anyway. Don't you understand that? They gonna turn on you, bro. I can go to a rant about the shit, you know what I'm saying, but
John, you are pissing away a 9-figure career because you want to get traded to the Bloods.
He said he want to get traded to the blocks. Stop playing. Bro say he trying to get played to the show. Now that's a funny joke.
You are pissing away a 9-figure career because you want to get traded to the Bloods. You are a fucking moron. This really is a first. Sacramento Kings aren't a walking joke. They become one of the most dazzling units in the NBA, blessed with an army of elite shooters led by Fox and Sabonis. We're talking one of the best offenses in league history.
Shit.
And the dreams of a deep run tantalize their long-tortured...
Woo! Wait a minute!
And the
OT? De'Aaron Fox. Bro, this dude De'Aaron Fox. I told y'all, bro. He's like one of my great... He's like one of my favorite point guards, bro. Ever since I first seen him, I'm like, bro, this dude is something special. Bro pulled up OT, 2 seconds left. Tie game from half court and made it? What the fuck? De'Aaron Fox, bro. And this is another thing about the Warriors. He's probably going to talk about the Warriors after this. But another thing about the Warriors, bro, is like, bro, the Warriors literally was playing against the fucking bet. Like, bro, if the Lakers was playing against the Kings, they would have got swept. They would have got swept. We came from an intensified Game 7 and won against the Kings, bro. Then the next 24 hours, we're playing the fucking Lakers. You feel me? We ain't had no break, no nothing, bro. Now it's on to the Lakers. Now it's a beef game. You know, Lakers fan base, Warriors fan base. You feel me? Like, bro. Come on, bro.
Unfortunately for them, they can't play defense. And they were up against the defending champ in Golden State. We know how this goes. Endless bullshit and magic keep the Warriors afloat throughout the series. And despite the Kings' firepower, they can't escape the wrath of the old guard in front of them, shooting blanks at the worst possible times. Then came the tragedy of home game 7, where the team was pressed in an industrial crush because Steph Curry happened. What a shame. It's like betting the girl of your dreams only to die before the climax. If you only made that 3 to win game 4, the NBA could have rigged it for the Lakers to win a series over you again. Has there been a more regrettable separation for both parties like Kawhi and the Raptors? Toronto hasn't been anywhere near the same since he's left, and Kawhi's been cursed for defying the will of the gods. He wanted to play with PG-13. Sadly, he wished on a monkey's paw. Less than 120 games played together in 4 years. The Clippers were so busy trying to protect their stars that Kawhi got load managed into another major injury. Torn meniscus. Next season and his career now in doubt. Yeah. I also forgot to mention Paul George is also out with major injury.
Damn.
The only person who has a chance to carry you is a declining Russell Westbrook. Wow. We know how the story ends from experience. He'll triple-double a team to death, yet be unable to do every single thing while slaying an egg in the series-clinching game. CP3 gets his revenge by winning in 5. This was supposed to be a championship contender? With how oft-injured the stars are? You can't even blow it up. Their draft picks are property of Oklahoma City. They're straight up fucked with a capital.
Hey, let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that the Clippers would have won if Kawhi was still playing the whole series? Let me know in the comments.
F. This is what legacies of failure are made of. Oh boy, a strong Milwaukee blessed with a superstar surrounded by quality depth. This is going to be a surefire year of contention and conquering foes. You're a favorite to go to the finals, so the 8th seed should be a piece of cake on your steps to success, right, Bucks? Bucks? Are you going to do anything to try to stop this? It wasn't like this was a tough opponent. You were up against Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and a bunch of undrafted players. They were without Tyler Hero. How the hell do you have no answer for Jimmy?
Oh, he broke his finger? That's what happened?
Simply wither and die in the most important games of the season. I get Giannis was banged up.
Damn, Giannis!
How you shit the bed. Bud, will you do something to calm the nerves of your men? Yes, your brother died, but if you're that distraught, step away from the team. The Bucks had double-digit leads in the 4th quarter in multiple games. At the very least, call a fucking timeout in the final moments of regulation.
That's what happened. So yeah, I remember. The Bucks. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Actually, what did happen in this series? I don't know if it was this series or the next series where the Heat really start turning up for real. I don't forgot though.
How about in goddamn overtime? No, you're just fucking useless. Their inaction has made them the 6th #1 seed to lose in the first round in NBA history. Against the play-in team. The 2012 Bulls were the last team to do this and they were injured to fuck. Good news, bud. The local bar's running a special. Trade in the 3 timeouts you saved in Game 5 and get a free appetizer. I'll agree with Giannis. This year wasn't a failure. It was a catastrophic one.
Fish.
They made it further than they should have. It gave them false confidence, and now they're paying the price for it. Struggling to launch throughout the season. Bringing in Quinn Snyder to coach did help a bit, but when you're up against Boston, that ain't good enough. They'll do everything they can, including the theft of 2 games they had no business of winning, but Atlanta was simply the inferior team. Game 6 proved it with everyone with a damn shooting blanks. Now you start to wonder about the structure of the team itself. Me thinks that Trae Young can't do it alone. He needs his Shaq.
Hey, bro. Now, yeah, I will say that. Trae Young is definitely a good point guard, but like he said, he needed Shaq, and that's something I didn't know. But at the same time, though, let's be honest, he wasn't really carrying. Like, yeah, he needed Shaq or whatever. He needs some help, but he wasn't even doing nothing crazy anyways. So it's like, really, if the Shaq was on the team, he would need his Kobe. Let's be honest.
Well, big to take the heat off him and play off each other's strengths. I'd say trade for it, but most of your picks are now San Antonio's. Was it worth trading for first for DeJounte Murray? History is often repeated when we fail to heed its warnings. When we live in a world where the Knicks have the brighter future, things have gone very, very poorly. The KD and Kyrie show was supposed to elevate the Nets to greatness teased a decade earlier. And technically it did. If you consider endless drama and cancer throughout the organization to be greatness, of course. KD had affairs with other teams and Kyrie had affairs with the Black Hebrew Israelites. The window was a complete failure. KD and Kyrie are gone. At least they got something in return for both, but it all feels way too familiar to ignore. All the way down to getting swept off the court as a final gasp for air. Without superstars on offense, the offense goes to shit. Who knew? Well, pull yourselves up by your bootstraps and get to work picking up the pieces. You still have pins. Keep a straight face when I say that. Dude is crumbled like a graham cracker. Darren Williams. And that's probably insulting to Darren. If only Katie's foot was a few inches shorter, the narrative would have completely changed. Somewhere in Russia, Mikhail Prokhorov is getting phantom pain. Analytics gurus had this team as a sleeper pick in the playoffs. I mean, they had some reasoning for it. The first great Cavs team since LeBron up and left them for the trophy wife in LA. A quality chorus of players with tantalizing upside and the best team defense in the league. Of course we know what happens in these situations. They choked up. The Knicks read every move before they even started. Cleveland got outmuscled in 5 games when they had no business of getting crushed. When players are openly saying the lights were too bright for them, that's alarming. This team got tactically outmaneuvered by Tom Thibodeau. That's all you need to say. The Cavs are still missing something. When the team is pants like this in the first round, there are no doubts about it. My only regret is that...
Oh, Warriors, so wait for chill out, hey. Don't say nothing bad now.
The Warriors couldn't be knocked out at the same time. LeBron versus Curry in another clash of titans. The result being a reigning king and the first loss for the Warriors in a Western Conference series in this dynasty. LA had a pretty solid game plan. Dominate with AD in the paint and force Golden State to become volume shooters. No need to worry about them on the road. They were dog shit all year when traveling away. We were waiting for them to take that next step, but they just felt off all year. With that being said, you wonder if this is the start of the fall of the dynasty. The core is only getting older. I don't doubt Steph and Clay aging, but Draymond's taking a beating over the years.
Draymond wants to be a YouTuber, bro. That's what Draymond wants to do.
And good news for you, Golden State, Jordan Poole got a big boy deal.
This nigga Jordan Poole, he got signed $128 million. I didn't know how much the contract was until now, bro. I knew that, like, that's what was the little running joke. Everybody say he got paid so much. This thing got paid $100 million, my nigga. Bro, what? Bro dropped 0 points one game. He won one game with 0 fucking points, bro. You paid $100 million, my nigga. This is why organizations does not want to pay you. This is why, bro. Now y'all wonder why it's so hard to get these contracts, bro. It's because y'all suck. Now if a nigga like me came in the league trying to get 100 M's and I'm really the real big deal, it's gonna be hard. They're gonna be like, I don't know, because we had a Jordan Poole. He looked just like you one time, but he asked. And I was like, and I'm gonna be in the office room like, I'm not like Jordan Poole. Trust me, Jordan Poole sucks. I'm not him. He asked, You feel me? Like,
so you can watch all his anti-clutchness for years to come. Draymond should have kept punching.
Draymond should have kept punching.
A season full of endless drama, a much-needed ownership change, and a failure to truly thrive led to desperation.
Oh wait, what do you say?
Of endless drama, a much-needed.
Suspended owner of the Phoenix Suns and Murphy sells the. Oh wait, is he talking about? Who's he talking about? The Suns or the Nuggets?
Punching.
Oh, okay. He probably talking about the Nuggets last.
Waste. A season full of endless drama, a much-needed ownership change, and a failure to truly thrive led to desperation. A huge splash at the deadline from the monkey's paw of Brooklyn. Kevin Durant was supposed to be the piece to get them over the top, but there was one problem. They traded their quality depth to get him. Phoenix now had no room for error. And right on cue, CP3 suffered another significant injury when his team needed him. A killing blow. And DeAndre Ayton was knocked out against Denver as well for good measure. What this leads to is another year where the sun sets early. And they reward their fans with yet another utter blowout at home in a series-clinching game. What the hell did they do? Championship windows being squandered and regression littered the roster. Suns execs are putting in the nuclear codes as I speak.
What the hell?
Monty Williams was the first domino to fall. His throat slit by Matt Ishby on self. He's a scapegoat, but extreme situations call for extreme measures. CP3 and Ayton, your days are numbered here. Knicks did something? This is a strange turn of events. Out of all the playoff teams in New York City in hockey and basketball, the Knicks made it the furthest? Freaky Friday has gotten a little too real for us. Brought in Jalen Brunson for a reason, and this was why. An opportunity has been presented to them. Milwaukee is gone, and a deep playoff run is available for the taking. Next, may we introduce you to Jimmy Buckets.
Oh, I think
Milwaukee, and he'll destroy you simply.
I think that's what happened actually.
Into that.
I think it was this series. Yep, it was the Heat versus the Knicks. The Knicks was blowing them out, wasn't them? And then randomly out of nowhere, Jimmy Butler started going crazy, and he ain't stopped going crazy since.
Milwaukee is gone, and a deep playoff run is available for the taking. Next, may we introduce you to Jimmy Buckets. He destroyed Milwaukee, and he'll destroy you simply from the splash damage. You'll get your pity win in the series only because Jimmy was out. Even in a year of pleasant surprises, the Knicks must somehow make us feel underwhelmed. Julius Randle had a great season, but he's not a headliner. This series proved it. You need more. Find a way to get it. The Sixers really put their fans through a sexily branded tank for years only to do this to them. The cruelty they inflict on their fans is a violation of the 8th Amendment. This year was their best shot at a title with the talent around Embiid. James Harden dominating games 1 and 4. Boston being taken to the brink with a 3-2 series lead. Doc Rivers' teams blow these kinds of leads in his sleep. Game 6, laying a massive egg at home when the Celtics were giving you every chance to win. But Game 7, that was a masterpiece. Everything is quiet at first. A tight game until the second half. May the torture begin. The process of elimination is such. A 28-3 Boston run. 10 points all third quarter.
Damn.
While Embiid and James Harden vanishing from the face of the earth. Jason Tatum managed to wake up just in time to teabag their corpse. Al Horford is a lifelong Sixers troll. A wasted season on top of wasted seasons. You can say it's not Doc's fault, but it keeps happening under his watch. Hopefully it's the last in his extremely overrated career. If you're Philly, you have to explore every option. Harden might be gone and Embiid's going to be 30 next season. The Sixers faithful is rightfully pissed.
Let's really be honest, bro. Embiid did not deserve the MVP, bro. Give it to Jokic, bro. Jokic needed.
It's time to turn a new page on this failed window.
Let's really be honest. What's better? Finals MVP? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, or a fucking whole season MVP. I feel like the finals is way better. Like if you get a finals MVP, nigga, you're that guy. You're that guy. Let's be honest.
Oh, boys. Perhaps trust the process.
Because we already know he gonna get it. I mean, Jimmy Butler got his. But in the finals, bro, you know Jokic is gonna step up, bro. I don't know about Jimmy Butler. He been doing good, but, you know, Jokic got it, bro. Let's be honest.
Man. The NBA will cry itself to sleep tonight. They will not get their precious Lakers-Celtics final and the ratings bonanza that will come with it. It's a miracle that LA's even here to begin with. Their whole year was rife with drama. Starting the year 2-10 with everyone demanding heads roll. Mainly Westbrook. Eventually, they would get their shit together and go far in these playoffs. Unfortunately, this is where the ride ends. Denver is simply a machine that has no time for past flames. They were the significantly better team in all facets. Jokic was the monster that AD was a few years ago. Jamal Murray shot like prime Jordan. LeBron somehow couldn't shoot a 3 in the first few games, and D'Angelo did his best Westbrook impression. They did overcome a lot of shit this year, but...
Oh, he talking crazy. He talking about D'Angelo did his best Westbrook impression. That's hilarious. D-Lo, bro, I told y'all, bro. Hey, I've been cooking D-Lo the whole series, bro. This nigga D-Lo is terrible, bro. And don't talk about nothing D-Lo used to do. We don't care about what he used to do. We care about the now. We care about the now and the future, my nigga. This nigga was dropping 1 point a game, bro. 1 point. Bro couldn't even get over 5 points, bro. I don't want to hear shit.
Games, and D'Angelo did his best Westbrook impression. They did overcome a lot of shit this year, but nobody outside of LA is going to feel bad for them. LeBron himself is discussing a word of doom. Retirement. Probably just to escape the shit show of the Lakers themselves. We'll see him in a year when Bronny is drafted. They do have Austin Reeves, who's blossomed into a solid player. So he's an RFA, you say? The downfall and continual choking of Boston sports will never cease to be hilarious. The first city to lose to goddamn 8 seeds in 2 leagues in the same year. You know, it'd be a good idea to show up in the first 3 games of a series. Maybe then you wouldn't be forced to do something that hasn't been done in the history of the NBA. Joe Mazzulla all but came out and said, I'm incompetent and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. If only Ime Udoka didn't have a fetish for shitting where he eats. But that's not painful enough. You have to get the fans' hopes up in the process. The heat death of Miami was coming upon them. Consecutive blowouts. Capped off.
Hey, we come up on a 30-minute mark. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. I love you so much. All right, if you watching this far, bro, I love you so much. 30 minutes to the video, bro. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Me and you damn near locked in. We damn near brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Or brothers, sisters, whatever, you know. But to see who really watching this far, we're gonna play a little game. All right. The game is for you to comment a word. The word of the day is haters. 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 You know that Jay-Z song. Haters. I ain't one. Name one thing that I ain't done. Comment haters so I know who watches.
Buzzer beater in franchise history. Only to commit the biggest choke in franchise history. You do all that to discover a passion for bricklaying at home? If I'm Jaylen Brown, I'm jumping on the first flight out of the city. The Celtics are going to give him the Kyrie treatment this offseason. And unlike him, they won't miss. Please tell me more about this unfinished business that you were mentioning. Hyped up to hell and back only to fall flat when it matters. Billy King has successfully cursed another franchise. It's been a fascinating road here. In terms of hilarious collapses, this postseason's been the cream of the crop. However, we must remember the real victims of these finals. ESPN, who can no longer decry LeBron this season. Talking heads will have to discuss the Nuggets and the Heat. Two teams that have sniffed around the finals in recent history, but have new blood to consume. Denver's made it here for the first time in their 47-year history. Miami's the first 8 seed to make it here since the 1999 Knicks. There's big contrasts between both. The Nuggets feature a well-balanced unit that's finally...
If anything, I feel like the Nuggets, like I already told y'all Nuggets gonna win, but anything, if like the Nuggets is gonna get scripted to win, that's all I want to say. They're gonna get scripted. All right, now, you know what I'm saying? If anything, we all know that the Lakers and the Warriors, that's a great matchup or whatever. But they ain't never win. Ever. They ain't made this far. So, I feel like this the time for the NBA to script, you know what I'm saying, the Nuggets to win, get their first little win. They're going to say Jokic and Murray, Gordon, Porter, this is a great team. You know, you already know how it is.
Let some luck roll their way. Their last 2 seasons were undone to injuries to Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. They're now healthy and have played key roles this season. Murray's been so elite he's doing his best Michael Jordan impression. Not to mention Denver probably has the best big man in the league in Nikola Jokic. He's been so deadly this postseason he's averaged a triple-double with over 30 points a game.
Damn,
Aaron Gordon's been pretty solid this postseason, and KCP's turned into a goddamn sharpshooter. Depth is a concern, but with their star power, it doesn't really mean much.
Everybody can go crazy.
Superstar doing his best carry job as well. His name is Jimmy Butler. All but unstoppable in the first 2 rounds, he's looking for his first ring as well. Besides him, there is Bam Adebayo. Miami's big facing the biggest test of his career for obvious reasons. The real surprise is how the Heat are winning. With undrafted free agents. Tyler Hero has been injured, so most of the load has been on the likes of Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, and Duncan Robinson. A chorus of unsung depth. But these finals should be cut and dry. The Nuggets should crush the Heat with ease, but Miami hasn't been too fond of lying down to die. Let's hope for a good series. Only so ESPN will talk about the damn Nuggets for once.
Hey, that's what we said. Thanks for watching. Now for the soothing sounds of Kevin Harlan.
It's off to Smart for the 7th game. Tremendous tipped in, but the buzzer sounded. The light was on. It'll be reviewed.
Oh, he got rid of it. That's a Celtic win, and we're going to Game 7.
Hey!